Good morning, happy Thursday. Sun's coming up here at the lake. Gonna be a bright, beautiful day. So I have to tell you before we get started, I made a total ass of myself last night. It happens. So to preface this, I have a lot of clients that are Grammy winners, that are in film, they're known. I have clients in London, I have clients in Nashville, I have clients in LA. Honey, that's their day job. And it's really cute because when the first meeting that I have with them, I can deal with a lot of people on the phone. First meeting has to be FaceTime. I want to know who I'm dealing with. And they will always say, well, now you know who I am. And honestly, I usually don't have a clue. I don't keep up on that type of music. I don't go out to films. I don't know. So that kind of bruises their ego once in a while, but I truly have no idea who they are. It's not taking anything away from their work. I don't know. And I'm here to help them with their issues. I mean, if their issue is their day job, and that's all it is, that's their day job. I'm here for their real problem, for them, not their day job, unless their day job is the issue. But I don't get starstruck. Never have. I don't know. So last night, I'm in a board meeting. I'm on the board of directors of the Veterans Ranch. And there's, I don't know, I guess about 12 other people on the call. It's a video call. And I am surrounded with, honest to God, all-American war heroes. I made a blithering idiot of myself. Everybody's talking about, what they've done and, their commendations and where they were deployed and on and on and on. And it was amazing and just, wow. Wow. And then it comes around to Brenda and it's like, huh? I just babbled like a brook. I made a total fool of myself. So if any of them see this, I do have a brain. I can speak in front of people. I speak, I have my videos. I do podcasts. I'm a guest on a lot of podcasts and radio shows. I get up and speak in front of 200 and 300 people and I don't have an issue. But last night, in a room full of 12 heroes, I was just an idiot. I don't want to say starstruck, but I was just in awe. So it happens. And that kind of leads us into today's topic. So Jane Goodall, the naturalist, once said, you can't go through a single day without making an impact on the world around you. And that's very true. The question is, what type of impact are you going to make? Positive or negative? The choice is yours. And it's a choice that you make continually throughout the day because your day is always changing. Now, last night, the people that I was in the room with, they have had huge impacts on the world around them. Positive and negative because they were deployed and many were in Vietnam. You can see that, when you're in combat, some days are good, some days are bad, but they had a huge impact on the world then that carried over to the world today. I like to think I make a positive impact. I try to make a positive impact. I try to be uplifting, encouraging, nurturing, supportive, informative, and give people the tools to handle their situations better, to make better decisions. That's my goal. I try. On the other hand, there are individuals who really don't give a rat's ass. They just blunder through life. Screw it. It's kind of like a pebble in a pool. You drop a pebble in a pool and you get these beautiful ripples. So are you a person that makes beautiful ripples? And your ripples affect other people's ripples that affect other people's ripples. You go into a room and you're positive and you smile, and the dynamics in that room, the energy in that room increases. It's positive. It's uplifting. You smile, somebody else smiles. You say, good morning. Somebody else says, oh, good morning. Maybe it's somebody that usually snaps and snarls. They're not a morning person. You've just impacted somebody's life. You've made an influence. There are others that instead of a pebble, they're more of a rock. And instead of making beautiful ripples, they splash and create chaos and disruption. And that's their whole goal. That's what they want to do. That's what they enjoy doing. Being disruptive, causing chaos, negativity. The nice thing is, with enough positive people around that, you can actually neutralize the negative energy. Somebody can be very disruptive and very chaotic and very negative, but you bring that negative person into a room full of positive people, and they're going to settle down and probably shut up after about 10 minutes, because positive will overrule negativity. But it's up to you what type of influence you want to make. What type of influence do you make in your life, your own life? What about in your family? What type of influence are you? What type of role model are you? What are you saying to those around you by your behaviors, your attitude, your demeanor, just how you carry yourself? What are you saying? What are you saying to the company you work for, the community you live in, the world around you? Because remember the ripple effect. It affects more than just you. So think about that. What type of impact are you having on the world? Because it will be felt far-reaching. You may not realize it. You may not see it, but it will. Yesterday, I had a call to a government agency. And this is a government agency that people usually, and it's not the IRS, but people aren't nice to them. And they have a very bad reputation. And I was talking to them, asking questions for someone, and the person was really nice and very kind, and it didn't take a lot of time, but it took a bit of time. And, they kept saying, I'm sorry, but I'm looking. Not a problem. We're good. You just do what you need to do. So finally got all the information for the other person that was on the call. And he said, is there anything else I can help you with? And I said, no, Ben, but you've been very helpful. And I appreciate all your time and energy and your knowledge. And you've been a great asset. Thank you very much. And he said, are you serious? I thought, what? And I said, yeah, you've been very helpful. And the other person that I was helping said, yeah, you've been great. He said, nobody ever says that. I think this is the first. Hold on. And he told somebody in the room with him, he said, I just got a compliment. Somebody said I did good. And everybody started laughing and they started yelling, yay. And, it turned into a bit of a joke. But no, just lift people up. I mean, that made his day. That changed the dynamics. Just that compliment changed him. It changed the dynamics in the room that he was in. So you can make a difference, but that difference is up to you. Are you willing to make the difference? Are you willing to be positive? Maybe you're not an outgoing person. Maybe there's no way you could give somebody a compliment. You're too shy. Well, then do something altruistically. You don't need the kudos. It's not about the kudos and the pat on the back. Just make a positive difference. Smile. Be helpful. Be thoughtful. Be a pebble in a pool.